The following is a review I produced for a dealership's YouTube channel in 2016. Please enjoy. Within the past couple of years, Yamaha have released some of the best-selling naked bikes to the market. The FZ-10 with its highly affordable price point, and the triple-cylinder FZ-9 with its exciting power and lack of a factory steering damper. Now they've come out with this, the FZ-10. And it's awesome! Alright, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Yes, it looks like a transformer! Yes, thanks. I was just about... whatever. It straight up has the face of a Decepticon. Pointy and angular, and I personally kind of like it. Of course, I'm the kind of person who really likes the way the current Indy cars look, so I mean, busy and flashy get my attention. As it does with a lot of random people as well, this thing turns more heads than any sport bike I've seen. More people will come up to you and say, "Dude, nice bike," than you would expect. Also, be ready for the Transformer conversations. Literally everyone is going to say something along those lines when they see the FZ-10 for the first time. So what is the FZ-10 exactly? It's a naked R1, straight up. It has the same KYB adjustable front forks, same frame, different subframe because standard bike seat, and the same cross-plane inline 4. Now, while it has the same insane engine, it is tuned differently. Little bit more suited for street use. Instead of 200 horsepower at the crank, like on the R1, the FZ-10 has 160 horsepower at the crank, and instead of 82 foot-pounds of torque, it has 81 foot-pounds of torque. Wait, it has one less torque than the R1, when everyone's been saying it's got more torque than the R1. The reason why everyone's been saying that is because instead of max torque at 11,500 RPMs, you get all torques at 9,000 RPMs, which gives you the feeling of more torque, without actually having more. Is that a bad thing? Far from it! For the street, it's perfect. If you go above 10,000 RPMs on a super sport bike, chances are you're probably already speeding at that point, and you'll still have a little bit more to go before you get all of your power. With the FZ-10, it's all available in a reasonable rev range. But don't worry, on this thing you'll still hit 80 miles per hour faster than you can pee yourself, so if you're a speed demon you won't be bored. Oh, and it handles great. Comes in at a wet weight of 463 pounds, but with the way the chassis is engineered, gives a feeling like it weighs much less than it does. Makes the bike pretty intuitive for an avid rider. That was what one of my friends mentioned when he was helping me film for this video. He said, "Dude, you make that thing look stupid easy to lean over." And to be completely honest, it kind of is. Within literally 30 seconds after I sat down on the bike, it felt like I had already been riding this thing for at least 6 months. The bike just begs to take corners. Push it to lean over and it happily obliges. Does that make it a good first bike? Nope. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Even in its lowest mode setting, it still had enough power to make me laugh like a crazy person. A newbie would destroy himself and the bike. The one thing that threw me off slightly though was the fact that the mode settings are different from the FZ-09, and that's sketchy for people who don't read user manuals. On the FZ-09, standard mode is the middle setting, while A is your highest, most powerful, and B is your lowest, most laid back setting. Now if you're jumping straight from the FZ-09 onto the FZ-10, please listen before you bump to B mode after feeling a raindrop. B is now your most powerful setting, because reasons, while standard is the lowest and A is the middle ground. Certainly is a surprise when you bump the bike into B mode expecting a more relaxed ride, and you're greeted with a healthy dose of power wheelie torque, while also being greeted by the butt stopper on the seat smashing into your tailbone. Seriously, even though that thing just looks like it's slapped on there, super effective at keeping you from flying backwards. Cruise control works well. Some of the time. You have to be going faster than 30 miles per hour and in 4th gear or higher for the cruise control to properly activate, and anything shuts it off. Either the front or rear brake, fully closing the throttle, or pulling the clutch lever will shut it down, so you don't have to worry about it sticking, really. And it has 3 traction control settings, depending on how stable or not you want the bike to feel. So would I want to own one? Yep. Cruising down city streets was a breeze. The engine doesn't bog down when you're crawling along at 2,000 RPMs. That combined with the upright seating position made this bike super comfortable. It's quick enough to satisfy my need for acceleration so quick it'll rip your face off, and it looks like nothing else out there right now. So yeah, I could totally see myself owning one of these.